Have you ever wondered where Roblox came from? It wasn't just beamed down from the internet gods one day. The story of Roblox is actually a super interesting journey that started way before most of its players were even born. It's a tale of two friends, a physics simulator, and a dream to create a universe powered by imagination. So, let's rewind the clock. Way back in 1989, a guy named David Bashetsky, who everyone now knows as Builderman, created a company with his brother Greg. They developed this amazing 2D physics simulator called Interactive Physics. Now, what was so cool about it? Well, it was basically a virtual lab where students could build experiments. They could crash cars, build levers, create all sorts of wild contraptions, and see how physics worked in real time. It was a huge hit in schools. While watching students use interactive physics, David had a huge light bulb moment. He noticed that the kids weren't just doing their homework. They were building crazy, creative things that went way beyond the assignments. They were making buildings and then gleefully watching them collapse, designing demolition derbies, and just having a blast with the tools. He saw that people, especially kids, have this natural urge to create, to build worlds, and to play in them. This was the seed that would one day grow into Roblox. David, along with his friend and future co-founder Eric Castle, started thinking bigger. Fourth, if they could take this idea of a creative physics sandbox and expand it into a massive 3D multiplayer world. A place where millions of people could not just build things, but also share them, play games together, and create entire experiences for others to enjoy. They wanted to build a platform for co-creation or human co-experience, as they called it. So, in 2004, they officially founded the company. But it wasn't called Roblox just yet. The initial prototype had a different name. Dinablox sounds a bit like a retro toy, right? For about a year, they worked tirelessly on this project. They were building the core engine, the physics, and the blocky character-based world that we would come to recognize. They wanted it to be a platform where users had the ultimate freedom. In 2005, they decided on a new name. They combined the words robots and blocks, and thus, Roblox was born. It perfectly captured the essence of what they were creating, a world built from digital blocks, populated by characters that were like little robots you could control. The official launch of Roblox happened in 2006. And let me tell you, it looked very different from the Roblox you see today. The graphics were simple. The famous noob avatar with its yellow head, blue torso, and green legs was the standard look. And the number of games was tiny compared to the millions we have now. Early experiences were mostly simple obstacle courses or obbies and building simulators where players could just hang out and place blocks. But what made Roblox special from the very beginning was its core philosophy. Unlike other games that came with pre-made worlds, Roblox gave the keys to the kingdom to its players. They launched Roblox Studio, a powerful free tool that anyone could download. This was the game changer. Suddenly, you didn't need to be a professional programmer or have a fancy degree to create your own video game. Kids and teenagers started flocking to the platform, not just to play, but to create. They were learning the basics of coding using a language called Lua. They were designing 3D models, and they were crafting game mechanics. Roblox became this incredible learning ground, disguised as a game. The first wave of popular games was entirely user-generated. Think of classics like Crossroads, one of the very first official maps, where players would just battle it out with rocket launchers and swords. It was simple, chaotic, and incredibly fun. Vote. Another huge milestone came with the introduction of Robux, the virtual currency. This created a whole new layer to the platform. In 2007, they introduced the Builders Club, a premium subscription that gave members a daily Robux stipend and other perks. This was the start of the Roblox economy. creators could start selling items for their games, like special gear, VIP passes, or cosmetic skins. For the first time, young developers could actually earn real money from their creations. This was revolutionary. It turned a hobby into a potential career path for countless aspiring game developers. As the years went on, Roblox just kept evolving. The graphics got better, the physics engine became more sophisticated, and the avatars became customizable. Remember Tix? For a long time, there was a dual currency system with Robux and tickets, or Tix, which you could earn for free just by logging in. Many old-school players have fond memories of saving up Tix to buy their first cool hat or piece of gear. Tix were eventually phased out in 2016 to simplify the economy, a move that was controversial at the time but necessary for the platform's growth. The community was the engine driving everything. Developers would share tips on the forums, collaborate on projects, and inspire each other to push the limits of what was possible in Roblox Studio. This led to an explosion of different game genres. We saw the rise of role-playing games like Welcome to the Town of Robloxia, tycoon games, where you build a business from the ground up, and terrifying survival horror games like Stop It, Slender. The mid-2010s were a period of explosive growth. The launch of Roblox on mobile devices in 2012 and on Xbox in 2015 brought the platform to a whole new audience. Suddenly, you could play your favorite Roblox games anywhere. Games started to become much more complex and polished. Titles like Jailbreak, Meapsody, and Adopt Me emerged, attracting hundreds of thousands and eventually millions of concurrent players. These weren't just simple ABIs anymore. They were full-fledged games with intricate systems, regular updates, and huge, dedicated communities. Adopt Me, for example, started as a simple role-playing game and evolved into a phenomenon centered around collecting and trading virtual pets. At its peak, it broke records for the most concurrent players on the platform, showing the world the sheer scale and power of the Roblox ecosystem. VI. Behind the scenes, David Vashetsky and the team were focused on their vision of building the metaverse. They weren't just building a game. They were building a social platform where people could come together to play, learn, work, and socialize in shared 3D spaces. They invested heavily in infrastructure, safety, and the tools for developers. They host the Roblox Developer Conference, or RDC, every year, bringing creators together to learn and celebrate their achievements. And that brings us to today. Roblox is a global giant. It has hundreds of millions of monthly active users and millions of active developers. It's a publicly traded company valued at billions of dollars. Creators are earning millions of dollars a year making games on the platform. Big brands and artists are hosting virtual events and concerts inside Roblox, like the Lil Nas X concert, which drew over 30 million visits. But at its heart, the core idea is still the same one David Bashetsky had back in the days of interactive physics. It's about empowering creativity. It's about giving people the tools to build their dreams and share them with the world. From a simple 2D physics simulator to a universe full of infinite possibilities, the story of Roblox is a testament to the power of imagination and community. And the most exciting part? The story is still being written every single day by millions of players and creators just like you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite games. Let me know in the comments what your first ever Roblox game was. See you next time.